Just your thoughts on the draw and how the number 4 seed.
Yeah, I mean we're excited to get the number 4 seed. It was a goal. It was our goal all season to get the national seed ranking. So I mean, we're excited. Everyone was excited to see who we're going to be up against. So we're going to be practicing this week and try and prepare the best we can.
Is that maybe right where you thought you deserved to be?
I mean, I thought we deserved to be somewhere in the national seed rankings. To be number 4, I mean it's still a great accomplishment for us as a team, and I've been here since the beginning when we were projected to be last in the Big Ten, and now that we're a national seed, it's really cool to see.
How much of a drive was this for you guys? I mean, you talked about the national seed a lot, but I mean, how often was it kind of in the back of your mind that this is sort of what you're playing for, and this is why you got to try to win every game?
Yeah, I mean, on our goal board, that was our goal all season. I mean, or one of our goals for the season, and last year it wasn't really one of our goals to try and be a national seed. It was to make it to the postseason, to a regional, and then a super regional and all that kind of stuff. But now we kind of had to higher our expectations so that because I mean we got to improve from last year. So that's just one of the ways we can do it.
You started 12-10, and then you've gone 30-3 the last 33 games. After that rough start, what were you thinking as far as not even like national seed goes, but just kind of getting into the tournament?
Yeah, I mean, the whole time, it was kind of a weird feeling because we knew that eventually, things were going to click for us just because we have such talented hitters and talented pitching staff that, at that time they weren't really clicking together. We either have great hitting performance and then poor pitching, or great pitching and poor hitting performance. So, it just took time for us to click together, and eventually that happened, and it led to a bunch of wins.
I guess, what do you know about approaching the 4-game regional format now that you didn't a year ago? What do you feel is going to be different just in preparing for this physically or mentally?
I mean, it's good to already have experience at one time, but at the same time, we're still going to take it one game at a time. We're preparing for Youngstown State right now, and then go from there.
What are the keys to advancing? You've done this before, obviously, twice with the regional, super regional. The key to advancing, what has to happen?
I mean, basically it's just taking it one game at a time. You can't, because you're not going to know who you're playing the next game. You just have to focus on that game at hand. And with the pitching and hitting that we have, and the defense, if all that can click together, then I've said it before, we're a pretty tough team to beat.
How many times would you want to pitch if necessary? I mean, obviously, I assume you're going to start the first game. Would you willing to start another game? Are you able to do that if necessary?
Honestly, I'm going to do whatever Skip tells me to do. I'll pitch the first game, second game, third game. I don't really care. I just want to go out there and compete and give my team a chance to win.
How important is it to be at home and to know you're going to be at home as far as you go? Like, you're not going to play a road game until you get to home.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty cool. Especially, last year at Florida State, ever since I was young, I've always wanted to play at Florida State because that's one of the toughest places to play as a pitcher and as a team. So it was cool to go down there. But it's definitely it's even cooler being at home. We get to have the home crowd come out and see us play and all that. So it's going to be great.
In terms of the way you guys played in Omaha, you obviously in some tough games, you had to come back, or had lost the lead and came back on that. What do you think that those performances do for you guys going into a regional, having been in some tight ones like that?
Yeah, honestly, I think that pretty much sums up what our team's all about. We're never out of a game until the last inning, and whether the game's going poorly all the way up until the ninth, we're still going to battle and try to win the game no matter what the score is.
How does the excitement of getting the national seed compare to last year to getting that regional?
Yeah. It's kind of funny because this whole season we've had the expectations to, or at least the goals to host a super regional and a regional. And last year we were all excited and even dogpiled for the Big Ten tournament. This year is just checking off another goal, and that was the expectation. So. We're still all excited, but we still have some unfinished business, which has kind of been our term all season.
Do you feel like, I guess, and you've talked about this during the season, but do you